Remember how I said that fortunes are going to be made in microcap and small cap stocks? Well, we are starting to make fortunes. And you haven't seen anything yet because the Fed didn't really start lowering interest rates yet. But we are already starting to see the rotation from the big names, the Nvidias of the world, into the smaller names. Because, I mean, you can't have Nvidia going up every day for infinity, right? At some point, it's got to stop. So today was a busy day. This is the third video I'm making today because there were 3 press releases. And so another press release today was from Plurilock. And I'm really impressed with what's happening. So on July 15, Plurilock appointed a former White House lawyer, senior CIA officer to Industry Advisor Council, Brian Cunningham. I already talked about that. That was on July 15. July 16, Plurilock appointed former CrowdStrike board member and APP Dynamics president to Industry Advisor Council. So that was Joe Sexton. Incredible additions, right? And today, July 30, Plurilock appoints 35-year veteran of enterprise solutions, enterprise technology IT, and solutions sales to Industry Advisory Council. Brian Iabig is a multi-decade sales executive responsible for over $2 billion in sales, brings nearly 2 decades in sales organizations as VP or general manager, as well as a decade as a national director or director. So let's have a look. Plurilock Security, a global security services and solution provider, announces the appointment of enterprise sales and supply chain and distribution expert Brian Iabig to the company's Industry Advisory Council. He's a 35-year veteran of the IT industry, having served as a leader of a national Canadian organization with annual sales of $120 million, as a general manager and VP at Avnet Distribution with annual sales of $850 million, and VP sales for Tech Data Canada with sales of almost $3 billion. He brings deep, unique expertise with IT solutions distribution to Plurilock, along with unmatched experience in understanding, building, and leveraging end-to-end IT supply chains, from vendor to distribution to reseller to end user, particularly in relation to emerging technologies. He's currently an independent consultant focused on enabling drivers of sales growth, management of profit profiles, and unlocking the achievement of long-term organizational goals. Brian has over 3 decades of experience in enterprise IT supply chains, distribution, sales, and profit drivers, says Ian Patterson. He understands in a way that few others do how to unlock synergies and success for each stakeholders in enterprise IT, from vendor to distributor to reseller to end user, and to leverage these synergies to drive growth and profitability. Plurilock's unique combination of proprietary cybersecurity IP, deep cybersecurity expertise, and a comprehensive line of IT solutions and services creates an unusual opportunity for both customer and sales growth in today's cybersecurity-driven IT landscape, said Mr. Iabig. Plurilock has tremendous potential, and I'm excited to join the company to help drive their success. And then 20,000 options were granted. So, third edition in literally a couple of weeks. Right now, Plurilock, as I'm looking at it, has a market cap of 40 million. Last year, they had sales over 70 million. I find it very interesting that these individuals are joining this company because they obviously see value here, and they also see ways that they can add value to the company. And if you just look back, 3-4 months ago, I mean, investors just left this company for dead. They just left it for dead. And look at what's happening right now. I mean, cybersecurity is such a hot area. And look what's happening right now. These individuals are joining. We got a new chairman. We got several new IR firms working on the company. You see, when you expose this company to the right audience, you bring the right people to the company, whether it's for the management positions or for the advisory positions, amazing things can happen, right? And this is during the time when the small cap stocks are starting to deliver, right? Because the money is starting to flow into these names. And interest rates didn't even come down yet. Like, imagine what's going to happen with these names when they start cutting interest rates and more money starts flowing into these names. They get more exposure, they get more growth. And also, look, Plurilock's, most of their revenues come from US. It's not going to stay. It's not going to stay on TSX Venture. It's just connect the dots. And so what's going to happen when this company moves to the US? You got to think a little bit into the future. So great press release. Congratulations. And I'm looking forward to more progress and more press releases from Plurilock in the future.